What is up, guys? This is me, Johnny Cooper64 here with another YouTube video, and PlayStation has released a MediEvil gameplay trailer. After almost a year of its announcement, we finally got it. So I'm going to be playing the trailer and we'll be right back.
PlayStation.
The graphics and the animation looks so beautiful. In my opinion, this looks way more better than the Insane Trilogy and Reignited Trilogy. I absolutely love the beginning of the trailer when they showed the entrance to Gallimore with Sir Daniel's statue. Beautifully well remade. Sir Daniel's model looks fantastic. Great transition from the PS1 to the PS4. They changed his eye color. It used to be kind of yellowish and now it's blue. Sans Undertale. His skull is shaped differently, his armor is shiny with many details being into it, like how damaged the armor is, and you know, like you can see kind of like the hit marks there is in there. I like how they made his arms look more like realistic bones. In fact, the game looks like it went for a cartoonish realistic approach, something like the Insane Trilogy, but this went a bit more further into realism with, you know, the amount of detail they added into it, and I think that's a good thing. Love that they made it look well detailed and realistic in terms of graphics, but still cartoonish like in the original. I noticed that Sir Daniel's shield is a bit wider as well and more bigger, and love the new addition they added. When you kill an enemy, his soul or spirit comes out of its body. Really good, really amazing. They're adding new stuff in here. We now have the remake quote from this quote, completely remade from the grave up, an eye-popping 4K. Well, 4K, and it's not Crash Bandicoot. But, you know, in the Crash Bandicoot one, it's remastered from the ground up in 4K. Love that they did the same thing in here. The PS1 and PS4 comparisons of the bridge part is amazing. Love the new detail they added in there, like the torches, the grass, and the dirt to add more detail in the atmosphere, and the camera changing as well. Along with Trunks going down the river and the leaves flying in the air. Details like this is what makes this an amazing remake. Love this part as well where they added more leaves in there to add more detail and torches as well. Same goes for this scene, and in fact this game is filled with torches and more grass. Love this new addition that they're doing. The zombies and the wolves look great in this game as well. Love the new designs, and we got some additional screenshots that are taken from the PS4 Pro. Love the way the cemetery hill looks. The lighting makes it creepy and perfect. But oh my god, this game is just beautiful, and the screenshot just proves how, because of how much detail went into this game. The fireflies, you know, add color into this scene. Love the way the grass is and the way it moves in the trailer as well. The sound effects are not the same from the original, and they seem to be changed completely, and the music in the trailer is the Asylum from Resurrection, so hopefully that's a placeholder and they completely remake the music, unless they're going to reuse the music from Resurrection, despite this being a remake of the PS1 version and not the PSP one. Overall, this is how a remake should look like. really well made and super detailed and, you know, realistic. And in my opinion, it looks way more better than the Activision remakes of Crash and Spyro. We also got this blog from Sean Layden, so let me read that to see what he has to say about the remake, you know. Friends, goals, and yearning spirits. We have the frighteningly good fortune to unveil the first trailer for MediEvil for the PlayStation 4. Sir Daniel Fortescue first shook off his premature burial 20 years ago and has had a dedicated fan base ever since. We believe those of you who come to this title anew will find the bones of the story remaining strong. MediEvil follows the story of Sir Dan, an unlikely champion who met an unfortunate end on the field of battle. He receives a chance at redemption when his enemies, the evil sorcerer Lord Zarok, accidentally resurrects him 100 years after the fateful day. Lord Zarok seeks to conquer the kingdom of Galamor, and only the skeletal Sir Dan stands between Zarok's army of the undead and the kingdom he swore to protect. Whether you picked up the original or never heard of the original, we know you'll love the sword singing, perilous puzzles, and enchanting environments brought back to life by our international software development team in partnership with Other Ocean Interactive. This is a full remake of the original PS1 classic with all the scarecrow, zombie, werewolves, and mace-wielding knights lurking in the kingdom with more detail and personality than ever before. We'll exhume more information about MediEvil in the upcoming months, so stay tuned to PlayStation Blog. From Sir Dan and all of us here at PlayStation, Happy Halloween. And that is the words of Sean Layden himself. And there we have it, folks. This game is a full-blown remake of the original PS1 game, not the PSP remake. So that is good to see it getting confirmed. And the game is being made by Other Ocean Interactive. This is the new studio, the new developers. Along with some of the original crew from the original PS1 are going to be helping on this remake, which is fantastic to hear. Sadly, this will only be the first game that's going to be remade, not the second one, but if this gets sold a lot, we might see the second one happen. This game is coming out in 2019, so we might see it release during the summer or maybe even earlier. Since this game has been in the works for 7 to 8 months now, it's not that long before it releases, especially since it's only the first game, of course, but the gameplay we saw is never the final product. Like we saw in Reignited Trilogy and Insane Trilogy, things change over the months before the game's final release, but in my opinion, this already looks absolutely perfect. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about this remake. I absolutely adore it. Definitely going to buy this day one. Thank you, Sean Layden. This looks absolutely amazing, super beautiful. And happy Halloween, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.